what? The most relieved man in the ground will be Bim Sharkey. And another look at that. Just drives down. Bim Sharkey just dropping that catch short while earlier. And immediately, really cannot take advantage. The batter goes back immediately after.
What a relief for Bim Sharkey, known as the Jaunty Roads here in Nepal. That big match pressure taking on him. He'll be a relief man. Aryan Lakra was the third wicket to fall. Excellent piece of bowling continues by Karan Casey. He's dominating here. The full advantage of the climate. Bowling that outswingers.
Oh, what a nice delivery. Just had to get into line of that one. They've had their tail up. What a good advantage winning the toss, I understand, for the very first time. And deciding to bowl on a track which is maybe not too conducive because it's pretty dry for the pacers. There will be some spin on it, but overhead conditions definitely helping the cause of the pace bowlers.
Everything going in the favor of Nepal from the toss. Not only the bowling, but the crowd at TU. They're building that pressure on both the batters. It's new man Asif Khan Behruz joining Ramiz. Lot work to be done by these two. 35 for 3, losing Mohammad Wasim, Ritya and Aryan Lakra.
With the top three gone, it's going to be very difficult for the remaining batters to just come back into this game. Continuous pressure put on by Karan Casey and the other bowlers. So Asif on strike now, yet to open his account. And once again, that back of length delivery, so accurate, hardly giving anything away, and that is what you need. Continuation of pressure. Just do not want to give any kind of loose delivery for the batters to free their arms and relieve the pressure.
How difficult it is for the batter because the crowd roaring whenever the bowler is on the mark. I reckon for the batters to concentrate.
Yeah, it's very difficult, and it's not often that you play in front of such big crowds. Both teams, for that matter, Nepal are used to this ground. Sometimes when they are in the big games, they have this kind of crowds. It's very tough to put it past the fielders. Both bowlers doing their bit. Karan Casey in particular into his 5th over, 2 for 18 exemplary figures. Just hope for the sake of this mammoth crowd here at the TU ground, the rain stays away and we have a completed match. You've heard about the rules with regard to the reserve day. So at whatever point in time, if at all the game stops today, it will be carried on tomorrow in the reserve day. Oh, news the edge, hands on heads for the bowler. But he is enjoying himself. That's the 9th over done. Here's the final of the ACC Men's Premier Cup 2023. Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium here in Kathmandu. United Arab Emirates invited to bat first are in Spotterboda. This is Lalit once again. Flies the ball, it's up in there. How far is that going? There's a fielder coming underneath that one. And he's dropped onto that one. It is another one. Look at the delight of the crowd. They are dancing in the aisles. Nepal turning it on. The dignitaries are happy. And it is a tremendous, tremendous bowling and fielding performance by the home team.
They're falling like 9 pins here. UAE batters trying to release the pressure, going for the big shot. No mistake by the mid-on fielder, Gulshan Kumarja. Backpedaling, always the eyes on the ball. No mistake, wicket number 4. The big man, Ramiz Shahzad, walks back.
To take it high in there, but not the distance that was required. That's the crowd cheering virtually everything here. They can sense victory because their boys in the middle have done wonderfully well.
The best part is the bowlers and the fielders, they are not getting carried away. The support they are getting from the crowd. Bowling line and length is key. What a delivery it was, inviting Ramesh Shehzad to go big. Got a bit greedy and loses his wicket. Ramesh Shehzad, Lalit to Rohan Mustafa.
A bit of bat in that. I suspect there was a thought of going for a little bit of an appeal here by the bowler, but this is another look. They were bogged down by those dot deliveries. What a superlative catch this is. To cover a lot of ground, it's coming over his shoulders, keeping an eye on it. Oh, and a tumbling catch. Spectacular stuff. Easily did, and why not? There was a catch dropped earlier, and the fielders have redeemed themselves. The celebrations of the Nepali players are there to be seen, along with the crowd here. It's electric, the atmosphere. Oh, turn back. No. I don't think there's going to be any kind of response from the umpire there, but see that turn.
Slow in the air, just coming back into Rohan Mustafa, trying to put that pressure here from the first slip, and the wicket keeper all excited. They are in control here in the Nepal, up against UAE. 4 wickets down for UAE, in deep trouble. Rohan Mustafa and Asif Khan Behrooz out there in the middle.
Still to open their accounts. This is such a tense period for the batters. Leg slip now. See that ball turning. The slip was there. Turn back immediately. The response to that turning ball is change the slip, bring to the leg slip position. If the batter wants to play with the turn, gets a little bit of bat, leg slip will come into play.
We are in the 10th over, already 4 wickets lost. There is big threat coming. Sandeep Lamachene, the leggy. Excellent over comes to an end.
Nepal players have got their tails up. They know that they've got the UAE batters under tremendous pressure here. And the support from the home crowd. Just dreary conditions overhead. Little spots of rain now and then, but keeping our fingers crossed that it stays away. Get a full game in. Karan Kessi. Short. It's like tennis ball bounce you see when you're bowling short, as well as trying to slow it down.
Excellent piece of delivery. The first delivery of this over. Caught by surprise, Asif Khan. What a spell this lad is bowling, Karan Kessi.
You can see from his demeanor, the way he walks back, he's relaxed, he's got half a smile on his face, and he's saying, I've got the batters within my control. That's the supreme confidence that oozes amongst the crowd. There's some dignitaries. Short, he swivel around, he's got control of that shot, and he's got 4 very precious runs here.
Just getting carried away here. Karan Kessi trying to bowl that shorter delivery. Time in control. Asif Khan rolling the wrist, finds the gap behind the score. Much needed boundary from the blade of Asif Khan Behrooz.
Yes, absolutely. I think that will relieve a lot of the pressure, but also he cannot get overly confident as a bowler. I was mentioning his demeanor, his body language. Maybe he's getting a little too relaxed. Should keep his focus. As a bowler, you need to do that. Now that a boundary has been hit away, I'm sure going to try something more disciplined. Just deviation of line, then nice little tuck away. Just a single. Looking back to see if there's a direct hit. Not quite.
Played with the soft hands. Sandeep was a fielder trying to go for that non-striker end. He made it with ease. Trying to build that partnership, Rohan Mustafa and Asif Khan. Sensible piece of batting after the boundary, taking that single.
Absolutely, that's what you need to do if you're going to rebuild from here. Still the batting strength with Asif and Rohan Mustafa. Quite experienced, particularly Mustafa knows. I'm sure that he's been in this kind of situation before. The crowd are absolutely delighted with what has transpired so far. Oh, he rode that, and he's going on peppering them with these short pitch deliveries in this over, Karan Kessi.
completely changing his line and length in this over, bowling those short pitch delivery. Very watchful Rohan Mustafa. The crowd are pouring here at TU International Ground. The news has spread like a fire that UAE are 4 down.
Can lift your morale as a team when you have this fabulous support from everybody around. Pitches it up, nice little push away. Thinking of Iran, it wouldn't be a wise option. And also the pressure on the UAE, because, you know, just when you're, particularly they'll feel it when they're fielding, their boundary, people at the boundary, it's going to be, this crowd is going to really try everything to put them off. So it'll be a test of temperament when they come into bowl, especially. The two batters, a little bit away from the hustle and bustle of the crowd. Good delivery to finish the over. After 11, the U23. The team who gets to win this gets the chance to play the big boys in the Asia Cup. That's the man you're waiting for, Sandeep Lamachane. Right arm leggy.
Wow.
104 wickets. Got the records for Nepal. Look at that economy rate, 4.06. Seen a bit of turn. And with a leg break bowler in, you expect more purchase of the wicket. The crowd are hoping that he can deliver quickly for Nepal. He's done that before. This is the time, this is the day, this is the match to even make a name for himself, further adding to the pedigree that he has as a cricketer. And straight away, look at the turn.
The magician Sandeep Lamachane, quickest to reach that 100 wicket mark in ODI.
Goodness gracious, that almost turned square. Sometimes if it turns too much, the bowler is not quite sure where he's going to pitch it. So whatever turn is, it should be consistent. And with that turn, the batter is going to be, see the second slip or the gully being brought in now. After that prodigious turn, understandable. Asif will have to be careful. So having a look round, he's got a feeling he might try and take Lamachane on. Quicker one, obviously lesser turn off the track and well negotiated.
Big match, the finale. Whoever wins, they'll qualify for the Asia Cup. Under pressure, UAE clearly after losing those 4 wickets in the first power play. Excellent piece of bowling by Karan, supported by the other fast bowler as well as the spinner Lalit.
Just doing a little bit of gardening as the bowler gets ready. Mustafa yet to open his account. Already faced 8 deliveries. Pressure is building. Nicely past the diving bowler. He does open his account. That will relieve a lot of the butterflies in his stomach. It's always to get the first run off.
Absolutely, it's always good to get that first run. Full packed ground here at TU. Still, the crowd is pouring in. No sign of rain as of now.
Oh, and use there, just past that second slip there. It's streaking away towards the boundary. But I tell you what, Lamachane won't be too unhappy with that.
Absolutely, he won't mind the turn and getting that outside edge. Blade of Asif Khan just away from that second slip, and lucky 4 runs for Asif Khan, Behrouz and UAE.
4 runs, doesn't matter how they come, adds to the UAE total. Oh, he's hit that very well. That is a superb strike. Lovely cover drive. It was in the slot, and Asif was not shy. Went through that shot, went racing away to the boundary.
Inviting Asif to go big. Full flow of the blade over the extra cover. Couple of bounces. Back-to-back boundaries from the blade of Asif Khan Behrooz.
That leaves some of the nerves. You need some quick runs. Nichane into the last ball. The 50 has come up for the UAE with that boundary. And he beats the bat. Excellent finish to the over. It's 50 for 4 after 12.
Oh, it's not connecting.